Let's talk. Just you and me. No crowd, no noise. Just that heavy silence after everything's gone still. You ever feel like you've been completely erased from someone's life? But deep down, she's still watching, still caring. She just won't let herself admit it. Not to you. Not even to herself. She acts like she's moved on. Like she's happy. Like you never even mattered. But that peace? It's not peace, bro. It's panic. It's her way of surviving the storm your silence created. Because here's what most men never realize. You don't need to yell to be heard. Sometimes the quietest voice leaves the deepest echo, especially when she thought you'd be the one to break first. 1. She's acting, but you've stopped reacting. She's performing now. Stories, selfies, smiles louder than they used to be. But that smile, it's not for her. It's bait. For you. Not because she misses you, but because she misses your reaction. She wants to know, do I still matter? That's why she's louder now. But here's where you flip the script. You stopped feeding the ego. You stopped checking, stopped replying, stopped reacting. And that's power. Because when a woman's identity was tied to how much she could move you, and suddenly she can't, the mask starts to crack. 2. You didn't get quiet. You got composed. A lot of men go silent, out of fear, out of heartbreak, but not you. You didn't vanish because you were broken. You vanished because you were healing, rebuilding. Silence isn't absence. It's presence. With boundaries. That calm you've stepped into, that stillness, it's powerful. It's unsettling. Because now, you're not lost. You're focused. She doesn't have that. You didn't ghost her. You centered yourself. And now, she's not confused because you're gone. She's confused because you're calm. 3. Your silence became her mirror. People don't miss your presence until it's gone. Now, your silence isn't empty. It's heavy. It's loud. It's full of questions. She's scared to answer. Is she still attractive? Was she ever enough? Did she really matter to you? She's not wondering where you went. She's wondering who she was, when she had your attention. And now, she's standing alone, facing a mirror called your silence. 4. You became a question she can't answer. When you stop explaining yourself, stop chasing, stop caring out loud, you become a mystery. She used to read you like a book. Now you're a locked journal. She has no script, no updates, no control. And the human mind? It hates questions without answers. You didn't play hard to get. You just stopped being available to someone who didn't value you. And now, you're not missing. You're haunting. Quietly. Powerfully. 5. She mistook access for attachment. She thought you'd always be there. Always a text away. Always reacting. But she gambled. She tested. And she lost. Now, that door isn't slammed. It's not locked. It's just gently closed. And that kind of closure, that soft, firm, no more, that's what lingers. You're not cold. You're clear. 6. You became unforgettable by becoming unavailable. Want to live in someone's head? Don't beg. Disappear with purpose. Not to play games, but because you finally saw the game and walked away. You didn't leave a message. You left a void. And now, that silence, it echoes with everything she took for granted. You didn't remind her. She remembers. Because she'll never feel that version of you again. 8. Her pride won't say it, but her soul already knows. There's always that moment, way after the noise has died down, when a woman realizes she lost something real. Not because of what you said, but because of what she feels. Now that you're no longer there, her pride won't text you, but her soul, it's already mourning. Mourning. The version of you she'll never see again. 9. You chose self-respect over explanation. You could have explained, could have written a long message, tried for closure, but what's the point? When someone already decided to misunderstand you, you didn't need her to get it. You just needed you to get it. And now, you do. That silence, it's not weakness, it's wisdom. 10. Your silence is not revenge. It's rebirth. Don't ever see it as punishment. You're not hurting her. You're healing you. You've reclaimed your energy, your dignity, your peace. Let her pretend. Let her scroll. Let her pose fake smiles. You're building something real. And when the dust settles, she won't remember the last thing you said. She'll remember that you never said goodbye. Because you didn't leave to make a statement. You left to never return. Now you sit in your silence. But this silence, it's not empty. It's full. Full of lessons. Full of strength. Full of the man you've become. Let her wonder. Let her scroll through memories, trying to decode your silence. Because you're no longer the echo of her validation. You are the voice of your own power. Don't break the silence. Become it.